Hello YouTubers, Joe Kersey here on September, let's see, Monday was 1, Tuesday was 2, Wednesday is 3rd, September 3rd, 2014, about 3:15 in the afternoon Eastern Daylight Time. Now, Paul was off work today. He's had 3 days in a row off work. The first 2 were his normal days off, but today counts as his Labor Day day off, and so he's getting paid for this at holiday rates. So yay for Paul. He's been wanting to think about getting a new truck here for actually quite some time. The current one is, well, we'll show it to you here. Well, let's see, I'll show it to you if I can. I don't want to walk in there if I don't have to. It's a 2001 F-250, Ford F-250 Super Duty with the 10-cylinder gasoline engine. It's got a little over 202,000 miles on it, and it's on its 3rd front end. And it's had, it's had the usual sort of mechanical things that would happen over 200-some thousand miles. So it's become a bit of a money pit for him. So we got talking about, he wanted to go up today to look for like a new truck somewhere or around other places, several places maybe. So he likes mine, which is a 2010 Dodge Ram 1500 crew cab model with a 5.7 liter engine in it, and I've liked this. And I don't drive it very much because I don't drive very much. I mean, it's like the little old man drives his truck to church, and then over to the beer and wine store and Walmart to the grocery store from time to time. That's basically that's what I drive, I'm planning a trip to the Farm Science Review here later this month, and you'll get to see that. You guys will get to see that. Occasionally I have to go out of town, but that's very infrequent now. Thank the Lord on that. So we went up to Delaware and looked at some trucks there in a place called Automax, which used to be called Carriagetown, just on the south side of Delaware. And before we'd done that, of course, we had done a little bit of homework. We had looked at their inventory online and looked at some other dealers' inventory online, and looked at what he might want, and then we went up there and walked around sort of, in situ, as they say, and of course we had our printouts in our hand, and it was interesting. We took a close look at about 4 of these trucks that were similar but not identical to any of the trucks on the printouts, and we were on the lot pretty much a good half hour, and not one single salesman came out to deal with us. Now, most car lots I've gone on to, if you show up, sometimes you're just assailed by about 3 or 4 within minutes. Generally, by the time you've been there, anywhere between 8 and 12 minutes, somebody comes out to either help you or mess with you. Let's just say mess with you. And well, that didn't happen today. So we had a good look around, and you know, in reality, all these trucks are going to drop down about $3,000 in price here come mid-late October, because they're going to be trying to move that iron off their lot, you know, for the new model. They don't want 2014 trucks on their lot. You know, they're paying interest on the loan for all these things, so you've got a lot more wiggle room when you make your deal. Come second week, third week in October. On the other hand, you know, the truck you might want may be gone. So, on the other hand, this isn't the only Dodge dealer in Central Ohio. So we'll see. He'll see, certainly. He's going to go up and look around Monday or Tuesday, his next couple of days off, at some other places. So, good. I don't know, this thing's becoming a money pit. I think, you know, the next repair is going to be a major repair, and at that point, it's not worth putting any more money into this thing he's got. So we'll see. Anyway, I'm taking you down to the mailbox here. That was our adventure for the day. And by the grace of God, we got home safe, and we've had a nice bit of porch time, and I cleaned out my hard drive a little bit. I moved a lot of movies and stuff and video files out of my hard drive onto my an external hard drive. But here we are now down here on the road to death. So let's see what's in the mailbox. We got a catalog, we have a solicitation, we have some free address labels associated with the solicitation, wanting me to, you know, give money to something. Let's see here. Turn this up the right way. Well, oh, and then somebody running for the state senate, he wants me to give him money. Well, I like this guy, but I've pretty much contributed my limit for politicians here this year. So if you want to get my political money, you've got to get in early here, guys. Once I can't get a tax credit for it, I'm not going to give any more money. That's one of the odd laws here in the state of Ohio. The first $50 you give to a state candidate, you can actually get a tax credit on your taxes. I mean, that's not a deduction on the income. That's like you just pay $50 less tax. Well, that's a pretty sweet deal they've written for themselves, isn't it? Well, yeah, there you are. Well, that's about it for the day. I may tell you a couple of stories here tomorrow about a couple of guys I worked with, but that'll be for tomorrow. Alrighty, bye-bye, YouTubers.